Welcome to Mantras for IELTS. I'm Harwinder Singh, and let's be honest, folks, the IELTS reading section, it's a bit like trying to find a decent bagel in downtown LA, right? You know it's out there, but it takes some serious searching. But don't worry, I'm here to make your life easier. Today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of multiple choice questions, or MCQs, those little devils that love to trip you up. Now I know what you're thinking. Harwinder, how can you possibly make IELTS prep exciting? Well, I can't promise you dancing pandas or a surprise visit from Guillermo, but I can guarantee you this. By the end of this episode, you'll be armed with the top tips and strategies to conquer those MCQs like a pro. So grab your metaphorical magnifying glasses, put on your thinking caps, and let's unlock the secrets to mastering IELTS reading MCQs. All right, folks, let's kick things off with our first strategy, skim and scan. Now, I'm not talking about skimming through your ex's social media, although that can be tempting. I'm talking about skimming through the IELTS reading passage. Think of it like this. You're at a party and you're trying to find your friend in a crowded room. You wouldn't stop and chat with every single person, would you? No way. You'd quickly scan the room looking for familiar faces. That's what skimming is all about. It's about quickly reading the passage to get a general idea of the content. Look for those keywords, those topic sentences. They're your beacons in the night, and then comes scanning your secret weapon for finding specific information. Imagine you're searching for your lost keys. You're not going to casually stroll around your apartment, are you? You're going to be laser-focused, scanning every nook and cranny. That's the power of scanning in the IELTS reading section. Use it to quickly locate those keywords, dates, or names that the questions ask about. Skim and scan, my friends. It's like having X-ray vision for IELTS passages. Now, this next tip might seem a little crazy, a little unorthodox, like putting ketchup on your cereal. But trust me on this one, we're going to read the questions diving into the passage. I know, it sounds counterintuitive. But think about it, if you know what you're looking for, you start reading, you'll be able to focus your attention and save precious time. It's like having a treasure map before you set sail on the high seas of IELTS reading. Instead of getting lost in the details of the passage, you can strategically target the information you need to answer those MCQs. It's like having a sixth sense, a spidey sense for IELTS success. So take a moment, read those questions carefully, and let them guide your reading. You'll be amazed at how much more efficient and focused you become. All right, let's talk about those pesky wrong answers. They're like those telemarketers who call during dinner, annoying, persistent, and determined to throw you off your game. But fear not, my friends, we're going to channel our inner Sherlock Holmes and become masters of elimination. Remember, it's often easier to spot the wrong answers than to pinpoint the absolutely perfect one right off the bat. Look for answers that are too extreme, too general, or just plain contradict the information in the passage. They're like wolves in sheep's clothing trying to trick you with their deceptive ways. Don't fall for it, be skeptical, be critical, and don't be afraid to cross those bad boys off your list. By eliminating the improbable, you'll increase your chances of finding the truth and acing those multiple choice questions. Now let's talk about the importance of context. Think of context as the supporting cast of the IELTS reading passage. It's the background information, the surrounding words and phrases that give meaning to those tricky vocabulary words and concepts. Imagine you're watching a movie and someone says, "That's just great." Without any context, you're left wondering, are they being sarcastic, genuinely happy, confused? The same goes for the IELTS reading section. Those contextual clues are your best friends, your guides to understanding the nuances of the passage. So don't just focus on the words themselves. Pay attention to the company they keep. Look for synonyms, antonyms, examples, or explanations that can shed light on the meaning of unfamiliar terms or phrases. Context is key, my friends. It's the secret sauce to unlocking the full meaning of the IELTS reading passage. That's it for today's episode on mastering multiple choice questions in the IELTS reading section. Remember, practice is key to improving your skills. Try out these methods and practice tips, and don't forget to subscribe to Mantras for IELTS for more tips and strategies.